Say hello to Anaconda Sin.
It's not illegal to fantasize about dogs. You can dream about them all night long.
It's like my ex-boyfriend who was 45 and wanted me to have dog, but I didn't do it. He told me he didn't do it. He did it with his dog.
No, I think you did it with the dog after this conversation.
I never did it with the dog. No, I never did it because the dog was scared of me and did not want to do it. He would put the dog on me and the dog would go on.
Scared because we were trying to rape it.
I couldn't. No other man would be able to love me unconditionally like my father. Would be able to put up with me like my father has. Well, sometimes I have people that come to me from like Tinder, and I saw a hot dude, and then I started trying to make out with my dad.
Anaconda Sin is an extremely deplorable internet personality. Her actions and words have disgusted countless people, and her story is one you wouldn't believe. It all began some odd years ago at the official Minecon convention. Minecon had a panel where official developers sat and allowed audience members to approach them and ask them questions. Usually these questions were pretty simple. Some of them were very awkward, which prompted funny reactions from the developers. These reactions were then clipped and uploaded online for entertainment purposes. One of these moments included the one and only Anaconda Sin. Anna came up to the mic and offered the developers an extremely generous invite to join her dad's Minecraft server. However, she was extremely awkward whilst asking this question, which of course led her to ending up on these cringe Minecon compilations. But thankfully for her and her dad, this Minecon incident brought a lot of traffic to the Minecraft server.
Hey.
Would you like to join my dad's Minecraft server, Mineforgecraft? I've got business cards here if you would like to join.
Join his Minecraft what?
Minecraft, mineforgecraft.com.
Mineforgecraft.
He's had it up for like, a few years I think now, and he's got really good staff, and I was wondering if you would like to maybe join it.
I'm having a hard time hearing what to say, but if it's a clan, I'd love to be invited.
This is where the story gets interesting. I need you to keep in mind that all the info you're going to hear from me came from Anna herself, who may or may not be a reliable narrator. There's proof for a lot of the things she says, but not everything, so take what I say with a grain of salt. As the story goes, Anna met a man on this Minecraft server. This gentleman is 35 years old and married with kids. Keep in mind that Anna was around 19 at this time and mentally much younger. Anna and this man would flirt back and forth for a little while, sparking up some type of relationship, and eventually they would arrange plans to meet up. Anna went to a hotel room with this man, and what happened happened. What makes this worse is that this man was Anna's father's best friend, and not only that, this man is married to Anna's ex-best friend. When the wife found out about this, she was actually into it somehow, and the three would have some fun together, if you know what I mean. Eventually though, it was discovered that Anna was pregnant. It wasn't confirmed that the father was the man she met on Minecraft, because she has met plenty of men since then, but it is pretty safe to assume that it's him. The wife of the man assumed this too, and in her anger, cut off all contact with Anna and divorced her husband. Interestingly enough, Anna would actually decide to keep the baby. According to her, she always wanted a kid to raise, especially a little girl, which the baby was. However, when the baby was born, Anna realized that she doesn't actually want a kid. It took a while for her to transfer the child's ownership though. At a certain point, Anna was borderline neglecting her daughter. She uploaded videos talking about random topics, and in these videos you can hear the baby wailing in the background with no one to attend to her.
Yeah, see, I do that.
And then next, I do lipstick.
Anna's mother, who Anna hates, was the one taking care of this baby until Anna finally let her sister adopt her child.
I did what was best in the end. It was my choice. I wanted to give her up for adoption, and I did not want to raise that child. I do not want to raise that child. I do not ever want to. I probably can't, given my disabilities and stuff, and my vision loss and stuff. It would be very difficult, and I'd probably be the one stuck doing all the work anyways, because guys never really do with kids anyways. I mean, my dad went to work, but that's a whole nother story. I did what I could. I did the best thing for her in the end. And hopefully they can leave me alone. I told them to stay out of my life. I don't want anything to do with them, you know? I thought I knew what I wanted way back when. I thought I was in love. And it didn't work out that way. Just because I said I wanted to get married and have kids and all that stuff in the past, I was horny. Yes, I slept around when I was younger, but dreams change, people change, you mature, you get older, and I want to be single. I want to enjoy my life. I like the freedom. I like being an aunt. I'm not responsible for her. She's not my kid. I gave that right up. I basically don't have a kid, right, at this point. Like, she's not my kid. So it doesn't matter, and I'm not a parent. It's who raises the child. It's who adopts them. It's who raises them that makes them. That's the parent.
If you couldn't tell, Anna's family life is very dysfunctional, so much so that everyone in the family is a victim of another family member. We'll start off with her little brother. According to Anna herself, she and her brother experimented with certain things. When this started, Anna was 8 and her brother was 5, and it ended when Anna was 11 and her brother was 8, due to the poor boy succumbing to a tumor.
How do I say this? So, I used to date my brother. I was like 11, and he was 8. I'll just say that. And my mom caught us doing something. And that's kind of where all of this provocative behavior as an adult came from. I used to convince and talk my brother into and it was all my idea. Because again, I was 3 years older, and I was feeling it. And I was going through changes.
You know, me and my brother didn't always get along, and me and my sister didn't always get along. That's sibling stuff. That's natural. You know, to fight with each other and, you know, argue and all this other stuff. That's sibling stuff. That's normal. And one day you're going to look back and you're all going to laugh about it. I loved having a little brother.
Her sister is a victim too. Not much is known about her. She is the one that took ownership over Anna's baby, and Anna did admit that she has watched her sister change clothes and admitted that she found it hot. But not much else is known, but I can only assume Anna has violated her in some way.
There was a girl, I pretended to be straight for my mom, who just wanted a granddaughter. Babies aren't supposed to come out of men's bodies. My sister, I always thought was hot when changing clothes. I thought I was a girl. That's why Bethany in 2016 was so awesome. When my sister caught us, I'm a boy brain, trapped in a woman's body.
The next member is her mom. Much is not known about her either. Anna does hate her mom, especially because the mom's substance abuse and cheating broke up the parents' marriage. Her mom was also the only one taking care of the baby girl prior to the sister adopting her. And last but absolutely not least, the father.
No other man would be able to love me unconditionally like my father, or be able to put up with me like my father has. He knows me better than I know myself. I'd probably be happier living by myself, living on my own. I'd need assistance, yes, and I would have those, hopefully, but there's so many other problems that could occur if I did live on my own. And my dad knows this, which is why he's like, Anna, if I think you could live on your own, you would. There's a lot of women out there that I meet that don't have dads like mine. He's awesome. I need to respect him more. I need to be nicer to him.
Anna's father is a figure shrouded in mystery. Anna fantasizes about him quite a lot, and she loves talking about it. She described an incident where she invited a man from Tinder over to her house, and she mistook her dad for this man, and let's just say she tried to treat her dad like the man who was coming over, to which her dad got upset.
No, trust me, there's been a few times where I've touched him thinking he was somebody else.
How does that
And then I didn't
misunderstanding
know it was
happen?
him. Yeah. And then, like, he's like, what the hell are you doing? I was in the kitchen, in the dark, there's lights on. I grabbed him. He said, what the hell are you doing? And
But
I said,
Anna, who
"Oh,
else would be in your house?
Well, exactly. Well, sometimes I have people that come to me from, like, Tinder that will come through, like, the garage, you know? And
Yeah.
I saw a hot dude, and then I started trying to make out with my dad, but then he was wearing like button-up shirt and all that, and then he was like, "What you doing?" And he said, "You expecting someone?" And I said, nothing." And I realized who it was, and I got embarrassed, and I stuck my face in the fridge, and my dad's like, "What are you doing? What the hell are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, nothing." And then my dad looked at me like this.
Damn, it's hot.
This is the tamest story I can explain. If I were to describe the rest, then I'd be screwed. Apparently, her dad found out about these horrific things being said about him by his own daughter, and when he did, he threatened her into deleting all the videos that mentioned him.
When your dad says, if you don't stop sleeping around, I'm gonna sell your house. Fair enough. That's why I started going to church.
Those are all of Anna's family members, but they aren't the only ones who suffered from Anna's presence. Her many partners did too. The first partner I will discuss is a gentleman by the name of Shannon. She dated him before, but her family forced her to break things off due to both of them cheating, and Shannon's abusive behavior towards her and the family. However, they later connected and got married due to Anna believing that he has changed. Marrying that man would be a massive mistake. Shannon wouldn't work, and not only that, he was severely overweight due to an eating addiction. Anna would fund this eating addiction, as it would be her main spending priority. Anna would buy food for Shannon instead of anything else, including basic cleaning materials, etc. Both of them had horrible hygiene due to their lack of hygiene products, and it actually caused Anna to get sick, as Shannon's unflushed toilet bombs gave Anna many infections. Obviously, Anna would leave this individual, which was long overdue, as they had both been cheating and abusing each other for a very long time. But thankfully for her, her love stories didn't end there. She would make acquaintances with two other Lolcows, known as Cyrax and King Cobra JFS. Anna and Cyrax would have spicy video calls together, which would end when Cyrax came under the impression that Anna was a troll. And on the topic of her and JFS, they've had some interactions. She even made some of Cobra's food recipes.
Today I'm gonna review King Cobra food review. For those of you that don't know, King Cobra is a YouTuber.
Here's King Cobra JFS back at it with another video. And today we're going to food hack a breakfast sandwich.
The ingredients. This was 13 bucks. 31 bucks. I bought some chips also. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He's like Elga.
Whoa, wow. So I'm here to do an update. a Cobra update, because that's what King Cobra calls his viewers. Yesterday, when I ate full food reviews sandwiches that Cobra made, how do I say this? I took the brownies to the Super Bowl, and it burned really bad. But it felt so good at the same time. My stomach hurt so bad before I did that. Anaconda, signing off.
It'd be around this time, somewhere near 2021, when Anaconda would begin her TikTok journey. She never really gained much traction. She had a small but dedicated following since she was and still is a lolcow. Anna was pretty under the radar most of the time, until one fateful day, she joined a certain live stream. This live stream was some kind of dating show where the host invites two people and lets them do some kind of speed date, essentially. The host, unbeknownst to him, invited Anna, and Anna and another girl would ensue on a date. Anna described some very horrific fantasies in this date, including her desire to get Brokeback Mountained by a dog.
No, I feel sad.
But like, it's so much entertainment, and it's like freaking awesome. Like, to watch that shit go down, dude. Like, oh my god.
I feel like
Wouldn't you love to be that lioness though? You know, getting after that zebra, like, you know. Oh, that reminds me of a story. There was this guy that was a hunter that would unalive deer, and then he would, you know, do it with them after he unalived them deer. And I'm like, okay, you know, if no one else was around and no one was around to see it, and you're alone in the woods, and who cares? I mean, it's already unalived at that point.
Wait.
I mean, it's a deer. At least it's not a person, you know.
No, wait, no. I mean, what?
I mean, if that's something that you're into and you're like alone in the woods and it's just a deal, as long as you're not doing it to people, you know, right? And it's already unalived, and you were gonna like eat it later. Like, you're gonna gut it and eat it, so you're gonna eat its deal meat and stuff like that. Like, imagine the glorification of being able to hang those antlers on the wall, knowing that you had that intimacy with it, as well as being able to eat its meat and being able to harvest its skin and being able to make a jacket out of it. Like, that would be awesome. Like, to be able to wear that stuff and have the deal on the wall and be able to like to be like, I think it would be more awesome if I could be like a guy and have done that, because that would be like freaking cool, you know. And I could be like a deer hunter, you know, and then like I could like eat their meat, put the stuff on the walls, and then in the woods I could like unalive them, and then I can like have a little fun with them, you know.
I think all my squishmallows need therapy.
Wait, what?
You know that's illegal, right?
That's why it has to be done when no one else is around. That's why it has to be done. That's why some people do it and they just never tell anyone. Duh.
Have you done that?
It's like my ex-boyfriend who was 45 and wanted me to have a dog, but I didn't do it. And he told me he didn't do it with his dog.
I don't believe that.
He did it with his dog.
No, I think you did it with the dog after this conversation.
I never did it with the dog. No, I never did it. Because the dog was scared of me and did not want to do it. He would put the dog on me and the dog would go on.
We were trying to hit.
Yeah. I didn't want to do it either. It was weird. Like, that's a little too far. Like,
you're just sitting here talking about wanting to do it, and like you're just saying you didn't do it, but I think you did it.
It doesn't count if your eyes are closed.
I need therapy.
It doesn't matter if your eyes is closed. Your eyes is closed. You can just think it. You can just imagine it's a man with a giant penis.
I'm glad my dog's not in here for you to ogle at.
Every dog has a different size. Oh. It was awesome.
I need emotional support teddy bear for this.
Okay.
In another live stream, Anna admits that she fed her pet guinea pigs to her dog.
You're proud of that? Bro,
That's
it's not
incredibly
my
fucked.
podcast bitch wife, so you should not be proud.
I fed my sister's guinea pigs to the dog.
What the
That's not a flex, bro.
That's what I did when I was 7 years old. Because I wanted to see them get eaten by my dog.
Why would you even say this, dude?
Because it's what I did. I used to shake the rats' cages until hang them on nails and stuff like that.
But that's who you were in the
That's
past.
insane. You need help, like for real.
But that's when I was like 8 years old though.
Anna came under a lot of heat for this, so she made a video explaining herself.
Alright, so this is a woman I knew in real life. She used to work with me through services. Her name was Jessica. She used to drive me around, all that stuff. She knows me in real life. She thinks it's hilarious and funny. And she is right. People can't handle it, so tone on the jokes. I get it. But like, she knows me, and anybody in real life that knows me knows I don't like animals and don't like dogs. You know? Like, and she gets the joke or whatever. But yeah, basically, she understands the humor behind it, because she's like laughing LOL, you know, in the video. She finds it funny or whatever. But yeah, I'm glad that she could understand me, because she knew me personally in real life. But other people on the internet do not know me, the real me. And on the internet, I always amped it up for entertainment and fun. Yeah, so yeah, you just can't handle it.
Since then, Anna has been somewhat consistently uploading on TikTok. It's kind of hard to do that since most of her accounts do get banned, but she's done it up until this point. Say hello to Sierra Green.
Hiss, rawr. Woo. Daddy, ohayo.
When I say my ears aren't for sale, I didn't mean just go and make your own ears. Guys, you're stealing my design. Stop it.
It sounds like a dog toy.
Okay, babe, I got a question for you. Give me some attention.
Sierra Green, known online as Sierra Wolf, is a furry TikTok cosplayer. She is known for a number of things, including harassing countless men, being homophobic, racist, and just a messed up person in general. Like many other lolcows, Sierra has a cult following of people who hate her. Her videos were the main driving factor behind this kind of audience growth. The cringy videos Sierra made put her into the limelight, and as you've seen with Daniel Larson, novaonline, Chris Chan, etc., putting a mentally ill person in the position of a popular creator is never a good idea. If you couldn't tell, Sierra is a furry. Her main persona is some kind of wolf that is green and pink, with the colors divided by a straight split down the middle of the character. Sierra's costume for this furry is just a pink shirt and a custom pair of ears that will be important later. But this is just one of her many furry cosplays that she loves showcasing and wearing in her videos. And speaking of her videos, they are something. Almost all of the horrific, disgusting statements that she's made are on her TikTok, but there is a standout video on her YouTube channel where she makes a song about how she is not a predator.
I'm missing my boyfriend. He's always something, but he broke up with me ever since my friends told I'm a pig. I'm missing my boyfriend. He's always something, but my friends told him to stay away from me. Even though I don't look like a pig, that means foul. I'm not a foul. I'm not a foul. I was just being nice to the 15-year-old. I'm not a foul.
As you can see, Sierra is a very exploitable lolcow, and her audience knew this, and they pounced at the opportunity to make fun of her. in the form of stealing Sierra's cosplay ears. These ears are nothing special, they're just some cardboard papier-mâché triangles glued onto a band. But to Sierra, those ears were something special. Her haters knew this, and decided to take advantage of it. One person would post a video wearing their own version of Sierra's ears. Unbeknownst to anyone, Sierra would take great offense to this. She posted an angry rant video complaining about her stolen ear design.
You might be wondering why I'm pretty pissed off right now. Let me show you. Yeah. When I say my ears aren't for sale, I didn't mean just go and make your own ears. Guys, you're stealing my design. Stop it. Like, what is wrong with you? You cannot steal no one else's ears that they made. You're stealing my idea. And you can't do that. You can't just go around and do that. It's just not right. I made those ears with my own hands. My own 2 hands. And you think it's okay to steal them? No, it is not okay. What is wrong with you? I mean, if you want to make your own ears, use a different color. Not my colors. That's stealing. That's totally stealing. Stealing. You can't do that. What's wrong with you people?
To no one's surprise, this didn't scare anybody, and it became a running gag in Sierra's community to copy her ears and make her upset. Now, of course, this situation is pretty pathetic, but it doesn't even compare to Sierra's love life, which is what she is most known for. Sierra has a interesting relationship dynamic. She makes certain friends on the internet and calls them her brothers. To be honest, I'm not completely sure if these brothers are supposed to be good friends or some kind of romantic interest. And since Sierra has shown interest and actually dated one of her internet brothers, it's very suspicious. This brother that she dated is a man named Greg. Greg, known online as Mitterman the Puppet Man, is a kind man who uploads videos on TikTok centered around puppets, cartoons, and kid stuff in general. I know you might think it's unusual for a grown man to be into that stuff, but there is a reason. One thing you have to know about Greg is that, according to his sister, he is developmentally disabled and has the mental age of a 5-year-old. Because of this disability, Greg likes uploading videos about kids stuff, kids shows, etc. One of his favorite kinds of videos to make were of his puppet. Greg has a Muppet-inspired puppet named Stan, and Greg loved making videos with this puppet. What he didn't know is that a predator was about to swoop down and attack. This predator was Sierra. Greg and Sierra were TikTok friends for some time. He would at her in a lot of his videos, asking her for a duet. But he wasn't singling her out in specific, he added paragraphs of people at a time. Sierra just happened to be included. This then started a chain of events. It's not known exactly what happened, but Sierra explained it from her perspective, or at least what she'd like to believe.
Story about how I met my boyfriend Gregory. We sort of met back in 2019, maybe, I don't know. And as I was doing my own thing, I got a notification from him that he tagged me in a video that he wanted me to do it. I didn't see him at first, I saw his puppet Stan. And I thought, hey, he's pretty cute, so I decided to do it to him instead. Then he started tagging me in a couple of more videos, and we started doing it there. That's when I saw his face for the first time, and he's so adorable. He's sweet, kind, and very happy all the time. I was like so nervous around him. I'm not even joking. After we started talking, we got along and decided to become best friends. And let me tell you, I fell in love with him real quick, like really quick. I was so shy to tell him. After I broke up with my ex, I decided to tell him a few days after. I was like real nervous to tell him. I'm running out of time, but if you'd like to see what happens, like for part 2.
From all that I've gathered, Sierra pressured Greg into accepting this faux relationship. He even made a video asking Sierra to move on from their relationship, to which she made a very worrying response.
I know you don't want me to leave, but it's time to move on.
Okay, babe, I have a question for you. Since you've been doing all these TikTok videos, can you please give me attention, please?
Greg wasn't Sierra's only crush though. She originally fell in love with Greg's aforementioned puppet Stan, but slowly fell in love with Greg too.
Of course I love him. He's the cutest puppet in the world. Somebody who loves me. Yes, I love him too. I'm his favorite and he's my favorite. What? No, there's no way. I mean, Stan's my crush. But I don't know about Gregory now. He's just my best friend who I love so much. There's no way I can't be in love with him. I mean, I already got a boyfriend. I can't be in love with my friend. My best friend. Please, don't. I'm dead, aren't I?
Honestly, seeing that was extremely sickening. This poor man was being taken advantage of, and nobody would help him. That wasn't even the worst video she's made about him. Here's one of her revealing this new forced relationship to her audience.
Gregory Shadow, part 2! So you guys have noticed that I've been duetting with a puppet named Stan? Well, guess what? That is my... that's my secret lover. Hey, what can I say? That puppet is cute. He's not just a puppet. He's my everything. I mean, we both fell in love. We're a couple now. Me and Stan are a couple. But you guys might be saying, oh Sierra, he's just a puppet. You cannot date a stupid puppet. What's wrong with you? If you ever call him stupid, I will come get you. You cannot say things to my lover Stan. He's mine. There's nothing you can do about it. Stan, if you're watching this, I hope you understand how much I need you and how much I love you. You are the world to me. Without you, I don't know what I would do. I hope we could do more duets together, you and me. You and me make a great couple. My sweetheart. Everyone else, leave him alone!
This put a lot of eyes on Greg. Sierra's audience started harassing him, sending him mean messages and threats. And of course, because of his condition, he didn't take it well at all. But thankfully, his sister came to his defense, and she uploaded a video basically explaining the situation and trying to ward off the haters.
Pretty fucking graphic because I am so sick and tired of it. It started on TikTok and now it's going on Facebook. I just came home from running a few errands and my brother comes down the steps. I'm shaking right now. And he's like, do you remember the photo I posted on Facebook that I made of the Count from Sesame Street? Now, mind you, we're twins. We're 22, but his brain, just to get people to understand if you're his brain is still at a 5-year-old level. So he still watches Sesame Street. He still watches Barney. He still watches kiddie shows. It's okay. It's okay. So he comes down and shows me a picture and he told me he's getting 309 comments to be exact, all on the picture. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but if you're gonna hate on someone, hate on me. Hate on me. Call me every name in the book. Threaten me. I don't give a Okay, I think I calmed down a little bit after that last video. I do apologize if I kind of like stirred or startled anybody. But it just really bothered me that when my brother came into my room and he told me about the hate comments, he started crying. That's what made me really upset. Because I've never seen him in a position where he was gonna cry over something that a lot of people had said bad things about him. I've never seen him cry like that. And it really put me on edge, which is why I went and made that video, because I was like, that's it. Like, I'm done. I understand if you have a platform and if you're gonna, you know, be on social media, you're always gonna have those kind of hate comments and people are gonna be negative. But just be kind. It's not that difficult, people. He is the happiest human being I've ever met in my life. People today are miserable as dumb as and he is so happy. And that makes him upset? I can't live with that.
After that video was released, everyone switched up. All the hate went to Sierra, and she would make a heartfelt video defending herself. This video is just text on the screen while she sits there and looks sad, so I'll read it out to you. Stop harassing him. He don't love you. Leave him alone. He's not your brother. He may not be my brother, but I love him anyways. I was there for him. I did everything for him because I care. I wanted to be there for him. I made a promise that I would stay with him forever. I know I annoyed him a bit too much, but deep down, I was a true friend to him. I miss him. You guys can hate me all you want. He may not be with me anymore, but he's in my heart forever. He might be gone, but the memories will live on. Thankfully, Greg got to escape, but he wasn't the only one. One of her former internet friends, or brothers, was a man named Ryan. Ryan and Sierra were internet friends for a while, until he left her due to her homophobic statements. Sierra does not like gay people. She says it's because of the Bible, but I'm pretty sure she's just ignorant. She is so ignorant, in fact, she made an announcement where she decided that it was okay to be gay. Of course, this extremely insensitive video didn't fool anyone, and Ryan was not coming back. In response to this, Sierra made a video baiting sympathy. When Sierra...
Because you're my best friend, Mowgli. Because you're special, and I'm special.
We're not special! Don't you get it? We'll never be one of them. We're freaks. You're not special, brute. It's just something your mother tells you to make you feel better about yourself because you came out wrong.
Sierra lost her hooks on Ryan. She moved on to a different man who offered to be her new internet brother out of pity, which continued the Sierra cycle. After around 2 years of harassment, this man blocked Sierra for good and made a video detailing the situation.
It appears you want to know. Alright, I'll tell you, but it's going to be one heck of a train ride, so here we go. So 2 years ago, I found this person, Sierra, on TikTok on the For You page, and so I joined her live stream. And I noticed she was a little bit sad considering the fact that her old internet brother, Ryan, blocked her because she didn't support LGBTQ, which I was unaware of at the time because I didn't know that was the reason that he blocked her. So then I decided to step in and propose to be her new internet brother. Little did I know that was a mistake, because ever since she accepted me as her internet brother, she has done nothing but ping me non-stop, almost daily to weekly to monthly, for 2 years. So I kindly asked her to stop pinging me so much. And she would always bring up a bunch of excuses, like how much she wants to express her love and saying that her disability was the problem, even though it wasn't. To basically make a long story short, I want to move on from this, but she still doesn't.
All these situations caused Sierra a lot of problems. Her Discord server was raided countless times, her TikTok account was banned, and every version she made was banned too. She does have a current account though, which is pretty interesting. Thankfully, Sierra has shifted her obsession from real men to fictional ones, specifically two, Stryker from the show Hell of a Boss, and Robbie Rotten, RIP, from the show Lazy Town. Sierra is extremely obsessed with Robbie Rotten at the moment. She has a multiple-part video series on her TikTok where she goes through a heartfelt story of her and Robbie's relationship. This leaves off Sierra's story, at least for now. Say hello to Burger Planet.
Hey, can I kiss you?
Huh?
Can I kiss you?
Where?
On the mouth?
No.
What is this on my head? Why am I crying? Look at my hair. I look like Bert from Bert and Ernie. Ah! Ah! Oh, God.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bro. Dude.
What? You said I could get on if I had a worm. You guys said I could get on if I had, and earlier he said I could get on. Dude, it's sketchy out here. I don't have to walk back through there.
I mean, why'd you come here?
I came here to see you guys. You said I could come with you.
Burger Planet is one of the sickest individuals on the internet. The deplorable actions he's committed, especially towards women, are unforgivable, and you'll see the full extent of it in this video. Burger Planet, real name Josh McCutcheon, is a streamer and YouTuber known for being extremely creepy and touchy with women. He started his career off on YouTube with a channel known as The Josh McCutcheon Show. In his videos, Burger would go to live events and interview people. His creepy behavior towards women would become apparent as he would make many crude jokes towards the women he was interviewing, including asking one if he could stay with her for the night. Burger's channel wouldn't go very far, which led him to setting his sights on live streaming, which is when he dropped everything in his life and made the move to Los Angeles to pursue his live streaming career. His first break into the live streaming space was him quote-unquote stream sniping another streamer named Mexican Andy. Mexican Andy was getting pressed by a homeless man when Burger came in to save the day, yelling at the homeless man to leave Mexican Andy alone. And while Burger was extremely over the top during this confrontation, Andy appreciated it.
Alright, thank you. No, wait, it's fine, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
It's fine, dude.
Fucking boy alone.
Yeah, dude, it's fine, man.
I really got. I'm not gonna. I'll be like this. Bah! And I thought they told me the guy was with you, and he was.
How do you know?
Because they were watching your broadcast and said go have his bag.
Okay. Don't worry, man.
This next incident happened with Ice Poseidon, who, if you don't know, is the pioneer of IRL streaming. Kinda like Dana White in the UFC, Ice Poseidon took a very niche form of content and made it what it is today. But anyways, Burger's chat would tell him that Ice's camera ran out of batteries, which gave Burger the opportunity to insert himself into Ice's broadcast, and he did exactly that. Ice was very grateful for Burger bringing him batteries, so much so that he would buy Burger a drink and invite him to sit with the group. During Burger's time at the table, he was extremely obnoxious, being over the top, not giving anyone a chance to speak, which annoyed Ice and the gang, but not the viewers, who somehow took a liking to Burger. This cute date would end when the group called it a day. Burger decided to help Ice out more by giving him a ride back in his van. Also, I forgot to mention that Burger does live inside his van, unsurprisingly. This incident cemented his presence within Ice Poseidon's group. Burger saw him as an opportunity to grow his own audience and further his career, which led to him doing something disastrous and disgusting. Ice Poseidon would host a series of challenges for fellow live streamers. These challenges involved completing gross tasks for a chance to be invited to Ice's event. Burger took advantage of this golden opportunity and decided to complete a very gross task, and the task is eating a live worm. And unfortunately, despite completing the task, he was not let onto the bus due to an apparent lack of seats, which led to the saddest video on the internet.
What? You said I could get on if I ate a worm.
Oh, okay.
You guys said I could get on if I ate, and earlier he said I could get on.
Dude.
Paul, is it cool if I come in? Come on, you said I could come on earlier.
Same people as before, we don't have enough seats.
You said and I just ate a worm. And, dude, it's sketchy out here. I don't have to walk back through there.
I mean, why'd you come here?
I came here to see you guys. You said I could come with you. This is like hanging out with frat dudes. Whatever. It's cool. See, these are the frat guys of the internet, guys. The Jake Pauls of live streaming.
This incident was unfortunately not the only instance of Burger making an absolute mockery of himself. Another one that went viral is Burger's failed haircut. He would go to a barber shop and pay a whole $9 for a haircut. He live streamed the whole thing, and while driving back to his parents' house, he started to cry and complain to the live stream about how bad his haircut looked. He arrived at his parents and complained to them too, and after he was done, he drove back to the barber shop to complain more and demand a refund.
What is this on my head? Why am I crying? Look at my hair. I look like Bert from Bert and Ernie. Ah! Ah! Oh, God. $4 I look like Bert and Ernie. I did not ask for this haircut. It's terrible.
Why don't you just have him take a little more off the top?
Look at this.
There's nothing you can even do with it. You can't comb it, you can't spike it, you can't slick it back. It looks like a paintbrush.
Well, mine will just have to let it grow out.
No, I'm going to get my money back from that. This is ridiculous. This is the worst haircut I've ever had in my life. I could have done a better job than this.
You don't go back. It's just...
I'm going to get my money back.
Don't go down there.
I'm getting my money back.
I'll give you the money back.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Let's see if we can comb it over. It doesn't... It's not long enough to even comb over. I was like, leave it long enough where I can comb it over and stuff at least, because he shaved the sides all the way to the top. It looks like a dang pineapple.
It's combing over, not too bad.
It won't even lay. It won't even lay down.
Well, probably in another day or two.
This incident provides some insight into Burger's mentality and home life growing up. It seems to me that he was coddled his entire life and was used to getting his way by simply screaming and crying. It's especially clear when Burger went to the barber and decided to inform him about how he's been crying since he left the shop. Normal people don't do that. Burger has obviously been brought up with everything he's ever wanted, and you can see just that in this video and countless more online.
Is there any way I can get my money back for this haircut? I've been crying for like 2 hours. I went home and tried to comb it. I can't comb it. Like, my dad said it looks bad. Everybody... I don't know. It looks like Bert and Ernie right now. Like, I look like a paintbrush on top. Maybe I just didn't explain the right thing, but...
Yeah, I think that's what happened. Yeah, so I didn't know.
I wanted to kind of look like James Dean, like I already kind of look just like shorter, like... I don't know. Are you mad at me? Like,
oh no, no big deal.
Yeah, he gave me the money back.
As you can see, Burger only does things his way, which is a thing that's been apparent throughout his quote-unquote career. The biggest aspect of that, I'd say, is him forcing relationships with fellow streamers. One of the best examples of this was his stream of TwitchCon 2017. During this stream, he was borderline harassing the streamer and YouTuber Tucker. Burger was being annoying around Tucker and his friends, which led Tucker to de-escalate the situation and steer Burger from him and his group. And the way he did it was actually impressive.
Thanks, never touch me. Hey, I'm impressed that you know that I'm Burger Andy though.
Bro, I like this.
Oh, you watch my shit?
No, I watch you and I see stuff. I'm just saying, you mind giving them their
give them their personal space.
Awesome, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, you're my homie.
Hey, I know.
This guy, can we be friends though?
Can
we ever stream together? Do you live in around Nolan?
I don't, but
where do you live?
I live in Mexico.
Shoot, can I come down there?
No. Hey,
I want to come down to Tijuana though.
I would too. Hey, it was nice meeting you, man.
Okay.
So nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. But they probably don't want you to stream it, so do you mind?
Alright.
Come on.
Dude, light up suspenders. I love you, man.
Hey, man.
Have a good night.
Hey.
Thanks. You don't have any reason to, like, tell me I can't talk to anyone, by the way. Let's go over here, I guess. This guy thinks I can't hang out with his friends.
But of course, that situation isn't even close to being the most notable instance of this event. Burger would find currently disgraced gaming streamer Dr. Disrespect. Burger acted very needy around Dr., asking to stream and collab multiple times, to the point of angering Dr. Disrespect enough to tell Burger to quote, never film him again. When Burger heard this, he became extremely distraught, walking off and crying his eyes out like a high school girl who just got her heart broken.
Don't ever film me again. Why? Just do me a favor, okay? Don't ever film me again. Don't ever get me on that. Okay. Do you hear me? What? Don't ever... Hey. What? Alright, well get away from me, man. Don't be on my thing.
Get it out of my face.
Alright, I'm coming over. Well, don't go back into it if you don't want to be in it. Alright. Well, I wasn't even doing anything weird. I don't know. It's awful.
Unfortunately for Dr. Disrespect, this night wasn't the end of his troubles. Soon after, he made an announcement to his community that he was unfaithful to his wife, and it was widely alleged that the incident in which he was unfaithful occurred on the night of TwitchCon 2017. Burger was ecstatic when he heard this news and rushed to make a video addressing the situation.
Hey Doc, I heard about your little 2-time situation. Not good. Well, if you need a place to crash while your wife takes you out and takes half of everything you own, you can move in with me in the mansion. Is this a bad time to ask for that collaboration? And I hope those fake crocodile tears keep the subscribers around long enough. And good luck on your break from your break. Because playing video games isn't a real job and it's completely unnecessary and a complete waste of everyone's time. Well, good luck with your new life. I mean, wife or life or whatever it is. And happy holidays.
It was around this time where Burger would commit, in my eyes, the worst action he's ever committed. Burger was live streaming at a diner when he would meet a young woman with mental disabilities named Patricia. Burger immediately started hitting on her, asking multiple inappropriate questions, including asking for a kiss.
Hey, can I kiss you?
Huh?
Can I kiss you?
Well,
On the mouth?
no.
Oh, why not? Why don't you?
After getting rejected, Burger would ask Patricia out to go get some Bud Lights and go quote-unquote party, which is when he attempted to lure her into his van and get her drunk. Patricia denied Burger's request and would soon after leave, which upset Burger because to him, Patricia was his only opportunity to quote-unquote get some, which is extremely sickening.
Oh, what are you doing? Hey, where'd you come from? Where are you at? Hey, I thought I saw you over there. What's up? I'm Josh.
Hi.
What's your name?
Patricia.
Patricia? Come and sit by me. You want a milkshake?
Huh?
I was gonna get a milkshake. Do you want one?
I don't have money.
Okay, go milkshake. You like chocolate or strawberry?
Strawberry.
Strawberry? Okay, let's go get one.
I don't have money.
I'm gonna buy it for you.
Baby?
Why not? You're a nice girl. Can I talk to you? Can I buy you a milkshake?
What's that? YouTube?
I'm on YouTube, yeah.
Why you look all happy?
Let's get strawberry.
You have girlfriend?
Huh?
Girlfriend?
Do the dogs win what?
You have girlfriend?
Do I have hot girls?
Yeah.
Do I like hot girls?
Mm-hmm.
I love hot girls. You like hot boys? Yeah, what's up? My gangsta. Alright, never above you, never below you, always beside you. Cheers. Is it good?
Yeah.
She loves me. She loves me now. If it doesn't break through and the knot stays, that means she doesn't love me. Why is her gotta be so f***ing non-related? What the f***? I'm gonna have to give him money now to marry her. How much it costs to buy your money pit? And I have an only opportunity tonight to f*** that up. Oh no. Yeah? You wanna go party? Or where do you live at? Close by? Oh, you live with your family though, right?
Yeah.
Checking out some of the great shows that you will see. Good Monday morning, I'm Beth
I wish we could go party somewhere.
I want to go to.
You wanna go party too?
Yeah.
Where? I live in my minivan though.
Santa.
You wanna go party in the minivan?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why?
I don't know. I'd have to turn the video off. I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey, can I Can I kiss you?
Huh?
Can I kiss you?
Well,
On the mouth?
no.
Oh, why not? Wanna shoot?
You can find a course near you. Log on to CaliforniaMotorcyclist.com or call us at 877-RIDE-411. That's 877-743-3411.
A bit after she left, Berger would too. When outside, he would meet a man. This man claimed that he was with Patricia, and it was revealed to the audience that this man was in charge of selling Patricia's services to men. The kind of service that's only legal in Las Vegas, if you know what I mean. This is obviously a horrifying and disgusting situation of a young girl with mental disabilities being taken advantage of like this. And instead of reporting it to the authorities, like Berger should, he shuts off his live stream. Now, it is entirely unknown what happened after he shut off the live stream, and I want to make it clear that there is no proof for what I'm about to say, and that this is all alleged and just my opinion. But I personally believe that Berger shut off the live stream in order to pay the man to use Patricia. There's no proof for this, and he is innocent until proven guilty, but based on all his other behaviors, including his trip through Asia saga, I think that this is what happened, especially because Berger knew the whole time that she was being sold this way, and even talks about paying the man for her. Berger has shown time and time again his inability to be a good person and care for others, and in my opinion, this became well known when Berger was invited to join Ice Poseidon's streaming group known as the CX Network. Berger was a complete clown during his limited time with the network. He served as the laughingstock of the group, the person everyone would look at and make fun of. But he wasn't only a laughingstock, he was a punching bag. Berger would get into countless fights on livestream. For example, here's one where he gets rocked in the face for running his mouth.
That they're refrigerated so it doesn't go bad. The meat.
Put it in the refrigerator?
That's what we should put it in the refrigerator so it doesn't go bad, right?
You mean in 1 minute? You think it's gonna go bad in 1 minute?
I don't want to leave raw meat out.
Man, focus on the movie you're watching, whatever it is you're watching.
Did you
I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this. You're about to turn this place into a nonsense room, man. Focus on what you're doing. Yeah.
I just said you're running with the meat in the refrigerator. You're like having a fight.
You talk too much and it's getting annoying.
So the meat should be left outside.
Okay, listen.
To get warm.
Worry about what you're worrying
Am I
about.
wrong?
Bro, worry about what you're worrying about.
Are you scared to touch the meat or something? Is that what it is? Like,
are you running your... Worry about it.
Don't do that. Alright, I'm calling the police.
Here's another notable one. When Berger went out to eat with another streamer, he was stream sniped by a streamer called Salmon Andy, who was known for hating Berger. I will admit that Salmon was the aggressor in this situation.
Don't do it. Bro. Dude. I'm gonna go this way, and you go the other way. Piece of shit. No, I'm not holding any. No. Nope.
Gary.
Don't. Ooh. Gary. Dude. Stop. Yo, stop. Dude.
Get my gun, dude.
Guys, stop. Bro, chill. Right, chill. Salmon, chill. Burger, stop. Chill.
Strike got my eyes on.
Chill.
Destruction of property. Pressing charges on you.
You hit me with it. Let's go our separate ways for now, guys.
A big detail missing from those 2 videos I showed you is Berger's weapon of choice, bear mace. If you don't know what bear mace is, it is a non-lethal bear deterrent, but when used against humans, it's more similar to a very powerful, long-ranged pepper spray. Berger was known for using mace on people. If he even felt slightly threatened, he wouldn't hesitate to spray his mace at anyone who dares to threaten him, including clueless girls who never even laid a finger on him. To nobody's surprise, this behavior would make everyone absolutely hate Berger, and it didn't help that he created and spread a false rumor that he left his wife and kids to pursue live streaming. This deplorable behavior led to him being judged by the CX network. They did a mock trial, complete with fake lawyers and Ice Poseidon as the judge. The charges were brought against him, and after a long and entertaining trial, Ice would rule Burger guilty, forcing him to wear a prison jumpsuit on stream for a whole week. This didn't satisfy angry fans though, who wanted Burger gone from the network entirely. But Ice Poseidon wasn't convinced yet. He didn't seem to care for Burger, but instead viewed him as a valuable cash cow, a hub for good content. Burger felt the same way about Ice too. However, unlike Ice, he always tried to hide it. For example, Burger started breaking down and crying on stream because he, quote, cared so much about Ice Poseidon. It's a very unnerving display of fake compassion.
You do care a lot about your mom. Just want you to know that. No, I'm not. Please, I don't want to be.
Are you actually crying?
Just kidding.
I can't. No, you're faking it.
You're an interesting guy, dude.
I cannot tell.
I just get a little emotional sometimes because I really do care about you, man. And you don't.
No, this is.
Oh, you actually are crying.
You don't. I'm not just like trying to use you, man. I really.
No, I get
we're
it.
Friends, man.
No,
We've done so much together.
I
man.
get why. Are you good?
This is real.
No, I know.
He's really crying.
I know.
Okay.
Are you? What? Why? I just don't understand why you're crying.
It just made me so happy. I've been kicked around my whole life, man. I've had people bully me my whole life, man.
Ice knew the liability that Burger was, despite how valuable he was for content. So, him and the rest of the CX network decided to stage an intervention for Burger, which was recorded and posted online. This video really displayed Burger's victim complex. He feels that people only hate him because he lives in a van and is almost 40, but the truth is, people hate him for the kind of person that he is.
What's the matter? Why do people give you so much?
Because I live in a van and I'm 36 and I'm an easy target, and
Do you really
there's a
think
lot of
that's the
depressed
reason,
people
though?
and they.
Do you really think that's the reason?
Yeah, I think I'm an easy target.
Oh, you live in a van? James is in my garden and nobody is saying anything about him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's new, you know? Whatever. Everybody's different.
Basically, the only thing you need to work on is the victim mentality. You push everything away from you. It's nothing's your fault. You always bring up other things. Just accept the shit, say you're sorry, and move on if something happens, you know what I mean?
Burger was on thin ice during this time, but would somehow gain back enough of Ice Poseidon's trust for him to appoint Burger as one of the main hosts of the CX Network's YouTube channel. Burger would actually do well as the host, growing the channel to a sizable amount. However, it was all ruined when he decided to lock everyone out of the account when he went on a vacation to Thailand.
Oh, by the way, Burger. Oh no, now what? Bro, okay. I made CX News. I made that YouTube channel. It's my YouTube channel. Yeah. And Burger was a host on it. Yeah. Burger changed the password and took off my recovery number. No, he didn't. And was like, this is my baby that I built from the ground up. I don't want anyone else to go on it. And I'm like, dude, it's not your channel. You don't have a choice in the matter. Why are you getting attached to something that's not yours? I told you at the very beginning you're a host.
This enraged Ice Poseidon, who not only called out Burger, but would eventually regain channel access and kick him off entirely, appointing a different content creator known as Boneclicks to be the network's main and only host. Boneclicks would waste no time getting his get back at Burger, publishing an expose about Burger's past, specifically his time in New York, where he was known as Xenon the Stalker. The story goes as follows. Many years ago, Burger would get drunk at bars and then would go out and harass women, Asian women specifically. It got so bad that multiple bars would 86 him, which is a code word for ban. Burger was so bad, in fact, when he visited a bar he was banned from over half a decade later, he was somehow recognized and kicked out.
Can't vape in here, and second off, you're 86 years old.
Oh, I am?
Oh, really? Who said that? I've worked here for a long time. You gotta go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's your name? My name's Will.
Nice to meet you.
I know who you are. You can get out of here.
Why am I kicked out, though? Do you remember why I'm kicked out to begin with?
Yes.
Why?
You do girls to women. You gotta go. Hey, Chris. This guy was 86 here a long time ago. He's like, yeah, and I just got 86 here like 6 years ago.
8 years ago.
8 years ago. Thanks for going.
Burger was enraged by this info being revealed and would confront Bones on livestream to no avail. Burger would attempt to copyright claim the channel, and his attempts were quickly thwarted when Bones hired an entertainment lawyer. After this happened, Ice Poseidon would, unsurprisingly, kick him out of the CX network officially. Burger was on his own after that, which was when he would begin his Asia trip saga. During this saga, Burger would livestream regularly until he hit a donation goal, and when the goal was hit, he would travel to Asian countries and livestream there. His favorite country was, unsurprisingly, Thailand, and it was in one of these Taiwanese streams where Burger would commit, in my opinion, the only good action he's ever done in his life. Let me introduce you to Johnny Somali. He's a streamer known for harassing locals in countries he visits, mainly Israel and Japan. Johnny would follow Burger to Thailand. He wore a shirt basically mocking Burger's predatory past and pulled up on Burger at a restaurant when he was streaming. Burger got extremely annoyed and actually shoved Johnny into a koi pond, which it was admittedly very satisfying to see. After this though, Burger would get arrested by the Taiwanese police. Burger is an extremely broken person. He cannot maintain a relationship with someone, and there is no better example than this one. Burger would become friends with an elderly lady. She is partially blind and was featured in some of Burger's streams. One day when they were hanging out, this woman seemed upset and uncomfortable during their trip to Long John Silver's. She informed Burger that she thinks it'd be best if they didn't interact for a whole month. This upset Burger extremely. He began to get extremely passive-aggressive, sneak dissing her countless times in the car ride.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be busy tomorrow too, and the rest of this month.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know, just kind of trying my patience lately. I can't deal with it.
They arrived at the fast food place to pick up the food, which is when the woman told Burger that she doesn't want to eat and just wants to go home. Burger then tells her that it doesn't matter if she doesn't want to eat now, because Burger's hungry right now. He then starts scarfing down his food while she awkwardly sits there. He then drives her back home, being very passive-aggressive the entire time, and at one point throws her drink randomly out of the window during the drive.
I'm eating mine now. Oh, it's fresh. Yeah, I've probably just been hanging out too much, you know? Get on each other's nerves. Because there's a bunch of stuff on the thing, and you can't see, and you don't like anybody to help you. And it's frustrating. I'm trying to help you so you don't make a big mess. Because there's like tortillas, there's chicken, there's cheese all over it, so I was trying to get it on there so it's... And I was trying to see if there was an extra fork in the bottom.
You don't have to deal with the blind person no more.
And it disappear from the earth or something? You're never gonna talk to me again now? That's so silly. If that's what you want to do, it's up to you. I mean, I was a little mad when I said I didn't want to hang out for a month too, because I was like, well, if you're gonna go home today, just don't even bother hanging out with me.
Got it.
I don't mean that though. I'm just mad.
But it hurt.
No, you hurt my feelings too when you want to go home. I'll get you home then.
When he arrives at the woman's home, he tries to give her the food that he bought. She refused, and in anger, Berger threw the food out of the window into her yard and drove off.
Alright, here you are. Here's your shrimp things. Well, good luck with life and stuff. It was nice to meet you.
Same to you.
Yeah, guess so. Nice to meet you. Taking the salad and stuff I bought. She's wasting my shit. God damn it. I'm done with this stupid Here, you keep it. It's in your yard.
Later, while driving, the man the woman lives with called Berger, demanding him to come back and clean up his mess, which upset him greatly.
Go back and clean up the trash? Alright, whatever. If I go back and clean up the trash, I'm definitely not ever talking to you guys again. I will go clean up the trash, because you'll probably like press charges on me or something stupid. But don't ever call me again. I don't want to talk to either one of you guys.
On the way back to her house, he would go through a cemetery where he would stop, read the chat, and start breaking down.
It just accentuates my loneliness and sadness.
Said, that's why you explained that to her. Santigamer said, she's blind and old. One mark
That's my
said,
only friend.
love you, brother 3. Nothing. Said, time to dance. Fast Yellow 22 said, love you man, positive vibes.
I don't know, guys. I'm just not very good at any friendship or
Give it a
relationship.
day or two and see if you still feel like this minor event is really a friendship ender.
I don't know, guys. It just happens so many times, bro. Just here we go again.
At one point during his breakdown, he received a pretty sizable donation, which led him to exit the car and record himself shaving his hair, eyebrows, and beard, which is extremely sad to see. As of right now, Berger is still streaming and uploading to a very quickly dwindling audience on Kick and YouTube. Say hello to Ashley Trevino.
I treated her like crap. I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so like I took my anger out on her.
If you're an adult and you're gonna cry it, and you're gonna come out in the public, let it be the same year that it happened.
Why are y'all reading the comments? Don't read them. I've already seen his pee-pee, and he's already seen my nunu. Okay?
You need to get off later.
But why was his friend that owns the shoe store flirting with me? He was like, what's your number? Well, it wasn't a maybe when I came out pregnant with you. Your dad just decided to get me pregnant.
Ashley Trevino is one of the most viral, sickening, and controversial people on TikTok. She broke into the public's eye for her many horrible antics, including severely mistreating her kids, dating multiple serial convicts who've committed terrible crimes, being extremely racist, and more. Ashley, the inmate Hopper Trevino, is a 35-year-old full-time TikToker and neglectful mother based in Texas. She rose to popularity through TikTok Lives, where she showcased her horrible behavior to the world. But what exactly did she show to the world that made her so popular? She started dating a man known as Jesse. Jesse's a convicted gangster, and he was the first of many men to use Ashley for money and attention. Like all her other inmate boyfriends, Ashley started messaging Jesse on a prison pen pal kind of site where you can message prisoners, and Jesse looked like her type. Keep in mind, Jesse was in prison for violent gang crimes. They started a long-distance relationship, and eventually they met together when he was released. She live-streamed the whole event, and it was something. They had their moments, but the relationship was extremely dysfunctional, and they ended up splitting. Despite how controversial this first prison relationship was, it wasn't even close to the worst one she's had. That honor goes to Mr. Francisco Montero, who is another inmate that Ashley met on an inmate contacting website. At this point, Ashley had a somewhat sizable following, which of course means that every move she makes is monitored by tens of thousands of people, so it is crucial to not make mistakes. Unfortunately for Ashley though, she would make one of the worst mistakes of her life while calling Francisco. She spoke to Francisco a lot while live streaming, and during her conversations with him, a lot of details would be revealed, including his full name and the prison he is in. Ashley's fans would find Francisco's information, including what he is in prison for, and it is absolutely sickening. In 2018, Francisco was arrested and charged with taking the lives of two girls, Elizabeth Juarez, aged 13, and Eviona Cortez, aged 19. Francisco's reasoning for committing this atrocity is that Elizabeth, the 13-year-old girl, was spray painting his apartment building. Something that small is the reason that Francisco took these two young girls away from us. This horrifying news was of course brought to Ashley's attention, but she already knew. She told her livestream countless times that Francisco is innocent, and at one point made the disgusting claim that Francisco was in prison for, quote, killing flies.
Yeah, and you're innocent. He's innocent, you guys. I don't care what y'all say about him. He's innocent. Babe, you're innocent, right? Until proven guilty. I'm just kidding. You're innocent forever. Babe, there's 2.3k people watching you right now. No, I don't need them to like you. I don't need them to like you, sir.
Oh my god, I'm just saying, like...
Guys, he's innocent, and I don't care what y'all say, what y'all think, he's innocent. Oh, his charges, the reason he's in jail is because he hurt a fly. So you should never hurt a fly.
Oh, because I'm Mexican.
Honestly, rip to those who lost their lives. Don't laugh, babe.
Oh my god.
Worried followers contacted the prison and thankfully got Francisco's phone calling privileges taken away. However, Ashley claims that they simply broke up, which is an attempt to save face in my opinion. In total, Ashley has dated 30 prisoners over the course of 5 years, which is a prisoner every 2 months on average. These escapades are what earned her the nickname of Inmate Hopper, as she seems to hop from inmate to inmate. Another skid mark on Ashley's online presence is her rampant racism. Not only has she said very racist things towards black people, she quit her job at a dentist's office because she didn't want to work for the Indian couple that recently bought the office.
To stay with the new owners or leave, and I chose to leave because they were Indians, and I'm not working under no Indians. I'm sorry, I'm just not. Now we have that black at the unit visiting him. Somebody please take this black out. I said that. You stupid like I'm gonna kill you. You black horse mouth. Like literally, because if you hear my face, I guarantee you I'd your you stupid.
Are you white? And I'm like, I'm Mexican. Like, she tried to belittle me, you know? Y'all, he took his ex off, Denisha. And she was a more...
This reputation made her extremely resented in the TikTok space, Many people were disgusted with the things she's done or said, and since Ashley leaked her own address, some individuals decided to pull up on her, particularly this one woman who goes by the name of Tampa Bay. They both had some kind of TikTok beef, which led Tampa to actually show up to Ashley's house. Tampa pulled up on Ashley one random night while she and her daughters were home and Ash was live streaming. Tampa began to frantically bang on the door and windows in an attempt to bring Ash outside so she can do God knows what to her. Ashley was frantically panicking on her own live stream, admitting she was scared of what Tampa would do.
Talking all that mother. Yeah, Ashley, you done trick. What's up? I know you in there watching. What's up? What's wrong with this? This scared, huh? This scary. You lucky if I don't move to Texas. Just cause of you talking about the cops. Who the scared of the cops?
While I will admit that Tampa was 100% the aggressor and in the wrong in this situation, Ashley was still at fault for provoking her and endangering herself and her children. Speaking of her children, Ashley neglects them immensely. She has two girls, Haley, approximately 16, and Eviana, approximately 12. Ashley had these two in her first marriage. Their father would end up splitting from Ashley after finding out she cheated, but would still provide support to Ashley and the girls. She refused this, however, and instead taught her kids to hate their dad. Sadly, one day, the father would pass on early, which led Ashley to tell her kids that he actually wasn't their real father, but instead, some random prisoner she began dating was their real father. The said prisoner would later leave Ashley, meaning she destroyed her ex-husband's reputation and legacy for nothing. This didn't seem to impact Ashley's relationship with her daughters too much. At the time, Ashley seemed very happy with her kids. Here are some pictures they took, and as you can see, they at least resemble a happy family. However, it seems that over time, Ashley's relationship with her daughters has seemed to be completely destroyed, and in my opinion, this was caused by 4 reasons. The first reason is Ashley's endangerment of her children. Since she leaked her address, both Haley and Eviana were put in serious danger due to Ashley's enemies always showing up to the house and making serious threats. This caused Ashley to keep the kids at their grandparents' house, which is their primary residence as of now. Thankfully, over time it has become safer to live with Ashley, so they visit her more often now and usually stay for days. But don't be fooled, they still suffer while living with her. Which brings us to our second reason, Ashley's physical abuse of her daughters. She's admitted twice to hurting her daughters. Both known instances have been against her elder daughter, Haley, the most disgusting of which is Ashley's admittance that she used to hurt Haley by pulling on her hair because she felt that Haley was more loved by her husband than she was.
Like, I treated her like crap, and she still loves me, and she still makes videos. If you see her videos, they're like, my mom is the best mom, or like...
Yeah, she posted one today of you guys in the car together.
Yeah, and then she's like, this is how I see my mom, and this is how y'all see my mom. Like, my baby still sees me as like her mom that she, you know, like... And little does she know that I used to literally like treat her worse than what I treated Evie, because Evie was always my baby, and that's why I feel so bad at her, because like Haley literally has been through like the bottom of her life. Like, I'm telling you, whenever we lived with her dad, I used to pull her by the hair because I was so mad at her. Like, I feel like he loved her more than he loved me, and so like I took my anger out on her, and she doesn't even like hate me for that. Like, she doesn't even remember that.
Right.
And
did you ever apologize to her for that?
I did.
You did? Okay, that's good. That's good. You live and you learn, and if you felt like you were wrong,
I was a young mom.
Yeah. If you felt like you were wrong and you apologized and you said I'm sorry, then I guess she took that in, and that's what she's, that's what she.
My baby's so beautiful. Like, that girl's so beautiful. She's about to be 16, And like, I want to make her the best sweet 16 ever. Like, I will give my life just to have her be happy, you know? And I mean, even with their dad not being here, like, my baby is so beautiful. And I will tell her that continuously.
The second known instance is Ashley talking about a fight between her and her daughter, where Haley threw a chair at her, and in response, Ashley threw and shattered a glass at Haley.
Last break, I threw the glass. I threw the glass. I broke my phone too. My phone's broke right now. 2 days ago, me and my daughter got into it, and she didn't stay with me because she threw a chair at me and my leg is bruised. She put her hands on me, and I already had told her, stop putting your hands on me, bro.
The third reason is that Ashley is extremely mean to her daughters. In this clip, you can see how she really feels about her kids.
Really? Oh. I didn't know. I'm tempted to get one, guys. I drank one last night.
What is your favorite gift? What's your favorite gift? Why are y'all reading the comments? Don't read them.
We can't?
No.
Oh my god, whatever, bye.
What's up? Don't close my door!
In these next few clips, you'll see Ashley calling her daughters ugly and trying to one-up them in appearance, even though she doesn't come close.
Stop taking pictures. Quit taking pictures, ugly. Alright guys, I'm taking pictures, ugly. Do you want lip filler?
No, my lips are actually big.
They're not that big, baby.
Okay, but they're big enough for me.
They're not that big.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Why are you being a hater?
Let me see.
Okay. They look like the same size as yours.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
And no, they don't.
The fourth and final reason that Ashley's relationship with her daughters is completely gone is her severe neglect of the girls. Because Ashley made it too dangerous to stay with her, Haley and Eviana live with her grandparents, as I mentioned earlier, and they do come to stay for days at a time. However, it was found out that Ashley was making them sleep on a shared air mattress. When confronted about this on live, she said she's getting them a real bed for Christmas.
No, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because I know a lot of people say stuff about my kid's bed. Ariana, thank you. Nobody knows, thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. I haven't bought them a bed because I didn't know if they were gonna move in for sure, but now that I know that they fixed up their room, you see the LED lights? They fixed up their room. They brought their cajones back from my mom's house because they had their vanity stuff over there. They brought everything back. So now I'm going to buy them a bed for Christmas. But I'm going to get it before Christmas. But I don't know if I should get them bunk beds because they're older, or if I should get them one bed to share, or if I should find a 3-bedroom. I don't know. So y'all can help me decide that. But that's why.
Not only does she not give these girls a bed to sleep on, or even separate mattresses, she doesn't even feed them properly. There are multiple instances of the girls asking Ashley to order food because there's nothing to eat at the house.
No, don't tell them to go follow your account.
Can you DoorDash us some food, please?
How cold is it here? Hold on. Let me see how cold it is.
Thank you for the roses.
It's 44 degrees, bro.
I thought it was so cold outside. Thank you for that.
Ashley herself admitted that she doesn't have any groceries at home and orders every meal.
Text you whenever I'm done. I just ate a Hot Pocket, baby.
What do you have at your house? I'm hungry.
What do I have here? Hot Pockets, Dino Nuggets. I gotta put a grocery order in too because I don't have no groceries.
Due to all these reasons, I believe that Ashley's relationship with her daughters has been all but ruined, and the daughters have confirmed this themselves with 2 TikTok posts. This one is a mirror selfie of them, captioned, "At this point, it's just me and my sister," which shows how far apart these girls grew from their mother. And their next post is even more heartbreaking. It's a selfie captioned, It sucks when your mom chooses a man over you. This man she's referring to is an individual named Santos. Santos is another TikToker who began flirting with Ashley on live in an attempt to stay relevant. Ashley even showed her pepperonis to this man on livestream, which I fortunately can't show you. This caused a whole other issue. Since her daughters forced Ashley to end the live after she showed her pizzas to Santos, another instance would occur where Ashley said something inappropriate about Santos and her on a live stream, which forced one of her daughters to come in and attempt to convince Ashley to end the live stream.
I've already seen his beepee, and he's already seen my nunu. Okay?
You need to get off later. You're saying stuff that people don't want to know.
Okay, well.
Okay?
I don't know where the mods are.
You need to get off soon, okay?
At this point, Ashley mutes the live stream in order to talk to her daughter. While I don't know exactly what was said, I was able to put together a seemingly accurate transcription of what Ashley was saying, thanks to the comments on the video and my own analysis. This is what she said. Okay, I'll get off later. Okay, well, people are talking to me, okay? I'm gonna talk back. Yeah? Okay, well, just go over there. I don't want them to know you're hearing anything, so go over there. Okay, well, go over there. The clownery doesn't end there. Ashley and Santos would end up meeting on a live stream and going out clubbing, and I think this goes without saying, but the kids were left home alone while she was out. They both appeared to have a fun time, and from what I could tell, Ashley genuinely caught feelings for Santos, while he looked happy he was getting the attention online he was looking for. Since then, Santos has completely moved on, and Ashley hasn't. The most recent event that has occurred as of writing this is Ashley making plans to meet Jesse again, the prisoner who used her for money and left.
Him and Santos are there? So that's him. Yes. And so now me and him are. Yes, girl.
Cute.
We've been broken up since June. And he's just now coming back in my life, guys. And then like, he has a label in there. There's more to that. At this moment, we'll chat once I land. For him, about an hour and 20 minutes.
Period. That's so cute.
Yes. I'm just like,
you got it like that.
You know what he's getting made, right? With that, like just with hearing what it is.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Okay. Cause look, he messaged me too on TikTok.
Your ex, right?
Yeah, my ex. Like, So this was us. Let me show you. Girl, I'm telling you, I held him down. Oh, look, she's typing. I held him down for literally 10 months. And then I went to the prison and picked him up. That's how I got all my following, like, back then.
That's a long ass time. Yeah. But now he's doing this.
Yeah. But we haven't even talked like that, like, to be honest. Me and him weren't on good terms at all.
So he's communicating with that girl for you, basically. Yeah.
This was me and him,
This is all for her story today. Say hello to LesliecLark.
This is to the girl who kissed a boy I love. Hi, I'm the ex, and...
Why did you scratch yourself and sniff your hand? Why did you scratch yourself and sniff your hand? Where's Perry? Why do you got a tattoo of Perry and he don't even want your ugly ass? Chris Griffin?
LesliecLark is an infamous TikTok lolcow, known for her unhygienic habits and for talking to minors. Today I'll be going through her complete history. The video will be split into 3 sections, going through her life, online career, and controversies. Let's begin. Before I start, I need to address something. Leslie is disabled. Her disabilities may or may not include macroglossia, FAS, and autism. These are not excuses for her behavior, but are something to keep in mind. Leslie Clark is a 26-year-old professional TikToker and social security check collector. Leslie lives with her grandmother, who she has a bad relationship with. Not only does Leslie yell at and curse out her grandma, she was actually arrested for stealing her car. This is her mugshot.
I'm not taking any more of your abuse, Leslie.
There is no abuse, I was just saying.
Just leave it alone.
Like, I don't know why you're making such a big deal about it.
I don't want you to talk about it.
Like, you're making a big deal out of nothing.
Yeah, I'm making a big deal out of it because I want some respect.
I was giving you respect. I was joking the way I said it. Grandma?
Leslie was born in the August of 1998 in a little town known as Gonzales, Louisiana. Leslie's upbringing is largely unknown. Her biological mom was completely absent from her life, as she was a major addict and dangerous to be around. She lived with her dad until he forced Leslie to move in with her grandmother, allegedly to keep the other kids safe from her. Her home life there is also a mystery. Her father, who's a very prominent figure in her life, has been shown to be extremely prejudiced, as he is racist, transphobic, etc., traits that have seemed to be passed down to Leslie. Some of her more concerning behaviors from when she was younger were and still are her stalkerish ones. The way she treats these men reminds me of Martha from Baby Reindeer, as she fantasizes about being in relationships with these men and harasses them relentlessly. For example, Leslie dated a gangster named Perry for literally a few days, years ago. Those days were apparently some of the best days of her life. They were so good, in fact, Leslie still talks about him to this day. Leslie is obsessed with this guy. She followed him relentlessly online, and even got a tattoo of his name on her thigh. Leslie posted a photo of this tattoo online, and when Perry saw it, he commented, calling the tattoo creepy. This attempt to get Perry back fell short, as well as all her other attempts to get him back. This hurt Leslie deeply, and she took to social media to express her grievances.
This is to the girl who kissed a boy I love. Hi, I'm the ex, and I know this might sound crazy, but you got him. You got him. But do me a favor, don't break his heart. Always be there for him. Always have his back. Take care of him and love him unconditionally. Make him happy. Make him know his worth. Always be by his side no matter how bad things are. Make him happy when he's sad. Be his shoulder to cry on. Most importantly, take good care of him and love him like I did. If you don't fight, he knows how to make up. So love him like I did. Don't let him go. Always be by his side. And if he's in trouble, make sure you help. And you are not gonna want to let him go like I didn't. Got him.
From then on, Leslie and Perry had a weird relationship. They hung out occasionally. Eventually, Perry got into some legal trouble, including a warrant for murder. Leslie knew this and still chose to hang out with him, even concealing his location from the authorities because she, quote, didn't want to get involved. Perry did end up going to prison for a few years for something relating to theft. When he got out, one of Leslie's friends got in contact with him, and apparently Perry insinuated that he got SA'd during prison, and when Leslie heard of this, she broke out laughing, as if it's somehow funny.
Oh yeah, and your man got in jail too.
Did he really?
Yes, I'm telling you, somebody called.
Anyways, after Perry was released, he decided to set up Leslie with one of his friends, a man named Perold. They apparently dated for a short time, but eventually Perold just became Leslie's plug, supplying her with the za on the regular. I guess at one point, Perold got tired of Leslie, so when she came to him for some more grass, he robbed her of $15 whole. This enraged Leslie, so she filed a police report against him. which was the last time we ever heard of Pearl the Plug, but not the last we heard of Perry. Perry still hates Leslie, and Leslie still misses their old relationship. They talk about each other from time to time. Leslie still reminisces on those days they spent together, and Perry has now moved on, getting multiple baby mamas, one of which he's living with now. But don't worry, this wasn't Leslie's last relationship, far from it. She's dated many more people, and since she's bi, some of them were women and some of them were men, and some were boys. More on that later. All of these relationships that Leslie's had have a pattern. They're all dysfunctional. This is unfortunately a bad habit Leslie has, but it isn't the only bad habit she has. Leslie's also addicted to vaping. She even wears her vape on a lanyard around her neck for easy access. And not only that, she forces her grandma to drive her to the vape store so she can stock up. And because of this, it shouldn't come as a surprise to you, but this constant vaping has caused her a lot of respiratory issues. You can hear her struggle to breathe in a lot of the videos she makes and the live streams she's in. But this is unfortunately not the only health issue Leslie suffers from. There's also the topic of her weight. Leslie seems to struggle a lot with it, and as you can see by this comparison, it's only been going up over time. This, combined with the aforementioned respiratory issues, causes Leslie a lot of trouble with her health. She's been in and out of the hospital multiple times for issues relating to her lungs or her heart, and when Leslie does visit the hospital, she usually keeps her hospital bracelet for an extended period of time, usually showing it off on her live streams as what seems to be an attention grab. The attention she's looking for is also most likely from boys. Her whole thing is that she's a hopeless romantic, quote unquote. You'll see the full extent of that in this next section. It's gonna be really hard separating her online career and controversies because they go hand in hand, but I think I can do it. Leslie's first online footsteps were on Facebook and Twitter. Her old account was banned, so her current account only dates back to January of 2023. Thankfully, there are screenshots of her old posts which are interesting, and they definitely show her concerning mental state growing up. It's really sad and shows the eventual downward spiral of her life. Leslie started her online career on YouTube. She took over her little brother's channel and started uploading storytime videos in an attempt to go viral. She has some pretty interesting uploads, including one of a storytime of how she fell in love with Perry. She filmed this video outside while it was extremely windy, so I couldn't really understand it, but I think it's important. What's really important, however, is this video where Leslie comes out as a trans man. Now, I want you to know that she was never transgender. She never changed her name or her pronouns, so I am not misgendering her. All Leslie did was shave her head and then proceed to forget all about her faux trans identity, and since then, Leslie's gone on to be extremely transphobic. Anyways, this YouTube channel never really worked out, and eventually, Leslie decided to split her time between YouTube and TikTok. Leslie's old TikToks were interesting, usually lip syncs and thirst traps. She would also post videos reminiscing on her old relationships, specifically the aforementioned Perry. These were non-stop and they were countless. It seems like Leslie was and is emotionally unstable in terms of her relationships. Her moods and feelings fluctuate rapidly. For example, Leslie will post one video saying she's over Perry, and then the next day post a video crying over him. This pattern of video continues to this day. However, Leslie's style of content shifted more towards live streams over time, and those are a whole other can of worms. These streams vary. She usually sits down and talks to the chat and either drinks, smokes, argues with people, vomits, or begs for money and or weed, but it's usually a combination of a few of those, if not all. These streams are also a major part of her controversies. She said countless slurs towards multiple groups of people on these streams. She's gotten called out many times, and she even almost got arrested. I'm not kidding. Leslie almost got arrested on live for public intoxication. She was live streaming on her porch, drinking, playing loud music, and yelling when a police officer approached her.
What's wrong? Well, it's involved that the white female, blue shirt, and glasses walking off the street, being loud. Right. You're going to do so you don't get arrested for disturbing the peace by public intoxication. You don't have to do much. You know, disturbing the peace of public intoxication is not.
I didn't do public intoxication.
That's enough right there. Tell me you're
Even
walking down the
if I'm
street.
doing it in my own driveway?
You gonna let me talk for a minute?
I didn't open it until I got home.
Alright, you let me know when you're ready to let me talk. Let me explain it to you. You got a bottle of Jack right there.
Yeah.
You just told me you were walking down the street. That thing's almost empty. So,
I was walking down the street an hour ago.
okay, you're gonna yell at me, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs and take you down some hill.
I didn't even do anything.
So listen, you yell at me, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs, I'm gonna take you to Donaldsonville right now for disturbing the peace by public intoxication. You just showed me an alcohol bottle.
But it's not public from doing it in my own yard.
Okay, you weren't in your own yard a second ago. You were walking down the street.
Half an hour ago.
You admitted to me that you walked down the street.
Yeah, half an hour ago.
Okay, that's enough.
I walked to the store, didn't even open it until I got home, and I sat my ass down.
Okay.
That's when I opened it.
Okay, so, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Are you listening? You listening?
Yeah.
I'm not going to take you to jail right now for public intoxication.
It's not public, I'm doing it at home.
Okay. I'm trying to work with you here. Let me talk to you. I'm not going to arrest you right now for disturbing the peace by public intoxication.
How am I disturbing the peace?
Okay, so I got a call from neighbors that said they saw you walking down the street. You're being very, very loud.
I wasn't being loud.
Okay, to them you were. That's all that matters.
That's bullshit.
That's all that matters. You want to go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge?
I wasn't even talking.
You go to Donaldsonville and tell the judge that's what you want to do?
No, I'm just saying I wasn't even talking when I was walking home.
Alright, so I'm ready to take you to jail right now. You gonna shut up and listen to me, or you gonna be good? You keep mouthing off to me, I'm gonna take you to Donaldsonville. I got all day long. I got all night.
This isn't the only time the law got involved in one of Leslie's live streams. She gets into a ton of beef that you'll hear about in this upcoming section, but these particular people really had it out for her. Leslie's friend tricked her into going to a park at night on the pretense that they're gonna smoke. And then she got confronted on this live stream.
These people keep inviting me to this live. These people keep inviting me to this live. She's one of them talking too.
No, I'm not talking. I'm calling you out on your bullshit.
What about your boy?
Why is you talking about my man, and why is you talking about in my child's room? You're weird as.
After this live, Leslie got left alone at the park, so she decided to call the police. She never stopped with the live stream shenanigans. Nowadays, she just begs for donations on live. I believe this picture completely summarizes not only Leslie's live streams, but her as a person. If you can't see, Leslie's holding up a sign asking for money. Asking for money is common from Leslie, and unfortunately, she stooped very low to get the money she so desperately wants. In my opinion, the worst she's done for money is show her parts to the live stream in exchange for gifts and donations. What makes this situation worse is that there were people in the live that are minors, which means she showed herself to minors. This is unfortunately not the first time she's done that, as you're about to see in this final section. Leslie is an extremely morally corrupted individual. She's done a lot of horrible things, but I'll try to condense it all into one section. Leslie is every phobic and ist under the sun. Homophobic, transphobic, racist, ableist. She has said slurs and has been prejudiced against so many groups of people. For example, Leslie is racist, straight up. She has said the N-word, she admitted to saying it, and denies ever saying it. This is a pattern that Leslie shows a lot. She does something, admits to it, and then denies ever doing it. And this isn't the only instance of that. She openly says the F and R slur. You can even see it in this video where Leslie brags about getting canceled for saying those slurs to some random guy.
So, who canceled you?
Everybody that was in the lava. All because I called somebody a
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Leslie is also a hardcore transphobe, which is wild to believe because she supposedly came out as transgender a few years ago, even though she never meant it. She constantly deadnames trans people and invalidates their gender. This isn't even half of her controversies. One that I haven't mentioned yet is her using a dead family for clout and sympathy. Yes, I'm not kidding. Leslie's grandmother used to be friends with this family, particularly a mother and son. She babysat for them and apparently they were somewhat close. Leslie wasn't close with the family at all, however. She had only been in contact with the baby when he was over during the babysitting sessions. This family suffered a terrible fate one day when the father took the lives of the mother and baby. This tragic accident was horrific and very saddening, but Leslie used the situation to her own benefit. She made her profile picture on Facebook a selfie of her and the baby. She put a tribute to them in her bio and she made videos about them. Countless videos. You might be thinking, she sounds like she's genuinely mourning the family's death. How is she using this to her own benefit? Number one, she wasn't close to the family at all. And two, she's been uploading videos and talking about them for months, which is, in my opinion, an attempt to get attention for engagement and donations. As you can see, she doesn't have a great track record with families. She's also done things like making fun of a woman's miscarriage. Unfortunately, these aren't even the worst things that Leslie has done. Like I mentioned before, Leslie has been inappropriate to minors, multiple of them which I will go through one by one. This first one was a boy named Connor. Not much is known about him. All the info we have is a video that Leslie made saying that she's in love with this boy but that he's too young to date.
I'm trying to say that I have a huge crush on Connor. But there's a problem. I can't date him because he's too young and that, but I do care for him. I do love him. He means the absolute world to me.
This next one is named Ethan. He was 15 years old when Leslie sent explicit photos to him, and not only that, her own father sent explicit photos to this boy too.
So how are you related to Leslie?
My name's Ethan. I was 15 and she sent the to me, and I'm 17 now.
You were the one? You were the one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was 15 when she sent the to me. That my sister has the account logged in.
You are Courtney's brother.
Yes, ma'am.
My god.
Yes, ma'am. My sister has all the login to that account, all the info. Her father even sent his to me. Like the whole family's messed up in the head.
Okay, I have a question, Ethan. And Leslie, please, did you know he was 15 when you sent those photos?
Yeah, no, I did.
No, I didn't.
Leslie, how old did you think he was?
Somebody told me he was 18.
Why didn't you ask him?
Man, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I told her how old I was. I said, I'm not allowed to talk to anybody above the age of 17. And that's when she had sent the
Did you ask for those pictures?
No, ma'am, I did not. I showed my sister right after she sent them. I showed my sister, and that's when her and my sister.
How old are you right now?
I'm 17.
He's 17.
You're still the baby. Okay.
So he's not even 18 yet, Leslie?
As you can see, Leslie didn't deny sending any photos to him. In fact, she indirectly admitted to it by stating she didn't know he was 15 years old. And you may have noticed this, but she kept covering her face and especially her mouth throughout the video. I believe this is because she's smiling and does not find the situation serious at all. And she knows it's wrong, so she's covering her smile to prevent further backlash. Unfortunately, Leslie's never faced consequences for this crime, as the boy turned 18 and the statute of limitations rendered any case against her ineffective. This was a very horrible incident, and it's unfortunate that Leslie got off scot-free. One individual believed this too and took it upon themselves to seek justice. A trans boy named AJ decided to deceive Leslie into a relationship with him. AJ is 16 years old and made it clear to her. Leslie even acknowledged that, but continued to date him. AJ made a video exposing Leslie for this. Here it is.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's AJ. Most of you know this, some of you don't. I am 16. I am a trans male. I saw the page about what Leslie had done with that 15-year-old boy, and I decided to take it into my own hands and get proof that she was actually going after children. I'm going to show a screenshot real quick of proof that she was dating a 16-year-old. Me. There's the first screenshot. Pause to read.
In case anyone watching can't read this right now, I'm going to read it out for you. Here it is. Please don't die on me, bae. I won't, bae. Please get better, bae. Let me know what happens. I'm here for you. I will. Hey, what's going on? What do you mean? Did you end up going to the hospital? It's way cuter. No, it's not, honey. So you're my girlfriend now? Hey. Are you gonna call me back or no? I'm getting sicker, babe. Are you okay? I don't know. I might end up back in the hospital. Leslie didn't learn her lesson. She never learns her lesson. She gets caught for one thing and gets in trouble for it. Then she apologizes and does the exact same thing again. For example, one of Leslie's attempts to get Perry back that I neglected to mention was faking a pregnancy in an attempt to trap him back into a relationship. Leslie went really far with this, making a whole Facebook account with Perry's last name as hers, claiming that she's gonna name her baby after him, which upset Perry very much. Eventually, Leslie began to ask people for money in order to afford baby supplies. Remember, this was back in the quarantine era, so necessities like that were a lot more expensive. Many took pity on her and sent her money for her non-existent baby. People began to piece things together and started calling her out for faking the pregnancy. The heat became too much for her, and eventually she caved in and posted an apology. Hey y'all, it's Leslie. I just want to say how sorry I am for lying about everything, and I didn't mean for it to go this far. I only did it so Perry would be with me and his ex would be jealous. I know what I did was wrong, and I am sorry for everyone who sent me money. Please comment your Cash App or message me and I will send you back whatever you sent me when I get paid. As you can see, she claimed that she will pay back everyone who sent her money, but she never did. She posted a video replying to a comment that blamed people who sent her money for funding her fake pregnancy. In this video, Leslie agrees and indirectly states that she won't pay anyone back.
I just want to say thank you, because you got a point. You really do got a point. Because it is their own fault. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Because you do got a point there, honey. And I really appreciate it.
Leslie's pattern continues with this situation as she does the exact same thing a year or two later. Leslie made a post claiming that her baby cousin needed baby formula. A kind person decided to message her and pay for some baby formula. Once again, Leslie didn't learn her lesson, and I don't expect her to. She's most likely inclined to do bad things. For example, she admitted to pissing all over her grandma's floor. And speaking about pissing on the floor, Leslie gets mad at her dog for that. She's been accused of animal cruelty. Her elderly German Shepherd was seen on live whimpering and howling after everyone in the chat begged her to take this poor dog to the emergency room for pets. She claims that the nearest one is in New Orleans, which is apparently too long of a drive for the life of her dog. Leslie was also on live asking if dogs could have aspirin. It is very worrying that someone that uneducated owns an unhealthy elderly dog, especially since she has been shown to be irresponsible when it comes to pets, as she took a fish and kept it in a glass of tap water. The fate of the fish was never confirmed, but it's safe to assume that it unfortunately passed. Leslie's drama doesn't end there, not at all. Leslie somehow got into a pointless drama with a certain person that goes by the name of tophiachu. Now, if you're an OG viewer, you will recognize this person, but if you don't, let me fill you in. Tophia is a Lolcow type TikTok content creator. She's most known for her horrible hygiene and family dynamic. For example, her bipolar dad is homeless, and instead of helping him, Tophia got a motel with her elderly mother and brother. And after she was kicked out of the hotel because of how dirty it was, they all moved into their car and are now living by a playground. I've made an extremely in-depth video on her if you're interested in hearing more information. But anyways, there was a situation between these two where they both signed up for an app where you could virtually babysit kids by entertaining them with lesson plans or whatever. It's a weird situation, and Leslie of all people shouldn't be near this app. I don't know how this beef started, but it did, and it was hilarious. There was a big argument between these two on live one day, and it went exactly how you'd expect.
Why did you scratch yourself and sniff your hands? Why did you scratch yourself and sniff your hands? Where's Perry? Why do you got a tattoo of Perry and he don't even want your ugly ass? Chris Griffin? You got so much to say. You got so much to say. Right? You got so much to say. Where's your little guard dog? Where's your chihuahua?
Animal control today, and I'm calling adult protection services. I've seen you put your hand on your mother.
Where is he? Where is he?
I seen you put your hand on your mother.
Where is he? Because you can't answer. Why did you have Simone on your live?
It was a live. You hit her.
Didn't she say she?
Don't feed it.
Why do you have Simone on your live, huh? You're just like her, right? Right? Right?
I can control who comes on my live.
Kids, you had her on your live. Half black queen. Oh, you're black now? Black now? You're black now. You're black now.
Sophia, you're nothing but
you don't even look black, to be honest. Stop scratching yourself on live and sniffing your hands, fishy hand.
Quit drinking.
Where's your guard? Not here to help.
That roaches have crawled into.
Bark, 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 bark.
Learn how to get a job in the life.
Bark, 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 bark.
Stop stealing money from people.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark, 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 bark.
Obsessing over kids.
Goodbye, fish.
Eventually, this silly beef died down. It had no grounds in the first place, so it was just two women yelling very hypocritical insults at each other. And much like the beef between these two, this video also has to end. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy this style of video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. Thank you, and have a good day. Thanks.
So I saw a girl on TikTok do this trend, and she was upset that she was older than that she was born the same year as a freaking Furby. Like, she was so upset about it. But anyway, let's check mine out. A lot of taps coming. Tap, tap, tap. Wi-Fi, Dippin' Dots, and okay. I bet y'all don't even know what a Tamagotchi is. Like, come on. Do y'all even know what a Tamagotchi is?